everybody. So today is my first day using my new Canon G7X Mark II, and I'm so excited because it's just crazy. Like, I got this camera yesterday, I saved up for it, and now I finally get to use it, and I'm just excited to see like where this camera can take me with its capabilities and the quality, and I'm just excited to start off this weekend strong by vlogging and getting a lot of stuff done. So this morning I've already started cleaning because if you didn't see yesterday's vlog, there is a scene of me just on the computer. I was doing some Poshmark, Mercari, and eBay work early in the week, and the couch, so we have two couches, and the couch that I'm sitting on right now, it's clean. Like, this is our main couch that we sit on, sleep on, watch TV or Netflix on. But the couch that is next to it, that is our dump and go couch. It is literally just piled with just jackets and clothes and purses, and it's just, I think we might have guests over tonight, so we definitely can't have that. So I've been cleaning it off slowly, and I started doing some dishes, and I definitely need to do some laundry today too, or maybe I'll push that into Sunday because I do have a lot going on today. But you know, we're just gonna see how much I can get through, because I still need to upload the vlog for the week in my life from January 6th to January 10th. So right now I have that getting compressed on my computer, and then I need to actually upload it to YouTube, write the description, make up a title, the thumbnail. There's just a lot I have to do. Plus, on top of that, I want to get some GRE studying done, so it's a lot. This weekend is going to be a lot, but I love productive weekends. I love being able to reflect back on my weekend on Monday and be like, yeah, I spent my time wisely. Alrighty, you guys, so I've cleaned. So look at this. It is so much better. That couch is finally clean, and it's just, I'm just so happy. It just gives me a peace of mind, and I even cleaned up our kitchen countertop. So this is our like dining room table, and that got clean. It wasn't really dirty to begin with, but it's clean. Not much is on there anymore. And then our countertops are clean as well. The only thing I really have to do is just vacuum and tidy up a little bit, but besides that, yeah, it's pretty much clean. I'm just, you know, I got up at 6:30, and I was just, you know, I already had a productive mindset, and I'm just so happy that I was able to accomplish all of this by, let's see, it's like 8:48 or something. So I'm just so happy that I've been able to get so much done, and it's not even like 10 o'clock yet, so yeah. Alrighty, so for breakfast, I think I'm gonna have this Trader Joe's vegan banana bread with walnuts. I actually got this back on Tuesday when I went grocery shopping, and this is so delicious. I'm not going to check the calories this time. I'm just going to go for it because we have been cleaning all morning, and we have been productive, and we love that for ourselves. Alrighty, you guys. So I just took my dogs out, and usually when I take out my dogs, it's drama-free. Everything's fine. We just walk and we just trying to use the bathroom. But today I walked out with my dogs, and there was, I believe, a pit bull, which sweetest pit bull. There's no problem with pit bulls, but my dogs started barking and lunging at the poor pit bull, and it's so embarrassing for me because I mean, this is how my dogs have always reacted when it comes to meeting new dogs, new humans. And it's not because my dogs are aggressive or mean or, you know, want to fight, but it's just they get so excited, and they're small little toy dogs, so they just bark a lot, and they bark at whatever moves and what they find curious and interesting to them. So I had to literally scoop Dakota up in my arms and just kind of like run away with Skylar still on the leash, because Dakota, if anything, Dakota, he's the bigger Papillon that I have. He's a little harder to control sometimes because he's so big, and Skylar's a lot more easy to, you know, control. So I picked up Dakota, I took Skylar, we walked the other way, but I just felt so bad for that owner, because it's like that big dog can control itself, but my small little Papillons are just going nuts, and but it's fine. So I'm going to actually now study for a GRE. I have this power prep book that I've been working through, and in the very back there are these practice tests. So I think because I've been studying math so much this week with my twin sister, I'm actually going to take some time, do a whole section of the reading and the vocabulary part, and just see how I do. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, because then at 11:30 I actually have a meeting with my dad and my uncle. We're gonna talk more about the Owl Collective, so I have to do that. So I think, you know, getting some GRE studying in before the meeting will really be good, and it's gonna keep on building with my momentum of just being super productive today. Alrighty, you guys, so I just did 2 sections of the verbal or qualitative reasoning in my GRE test prep book. And so for the first section of the verbal reasoning, I actually got 8 out of 25 correct. Then for the second verbal reasoning proportion, I got 15 out of 25 correct. So according to the book, you have to total up the number of questions you got correct, and it's only those questions that you got 100% correct. So if you missed a portion of a question that wants you to provide, you know, 2 answers, and you get one of those answers wrong, then you can't count that as correct unless you get the entire question correct. So there's no partial points. It's either you get it correct or you don't, which I kind of hate. I wish they'd give you partial credit, but it's fine. So I got 8 correct on the first section, 15 correct on the second section, and so that gives me a grand total of 23 questions I got correct out of 50. And so when we go to the actual like raw score portion of the exam book, so if you see right here, I got a raw score of 23. So right here, a raw score of 23, which makes my verbal reasoning score on this section a 151. I'm happy about this score because I need a 150 on both my qualitative and quantitative reasoning, but it definitely does not build my confidence knowing that I was practically one question away or maybe 2 questions away from actually getting the score that I needed. And so that just means that I really need to either get really lucky on the GRE and get a series of easy questions and I just knock them out, or probably this is the most, you know, this is what's going to get me where I need to be. I just need to study more for verbal reasoning. I need to take time to learn more vocabulary or learn how to read these questions better, because sometimes when I'm reading them, it just, all the information just goes over my head because the wording is just it's very interesting how the GRE test takers word their questions and how they write their paragraphs they want you to analyze. And I'm not dumb. It's just I'm not good at test taking, standardized tests. Like, standardized tests and I are just not friends, and that's no excuse. It's just I just need to learn better strategies for taking the GRE, because right now it looks like I'm on the edge of either making the score I want for verbal reasoning or not getting the score I want by like a point or two, and that's risky. Like, if I would have gotten like maybe like a 153 or a 155 on verbal reasoning, I would have felt a lot more confident and comfortable, but I'm definitely not comfortable with a 151. Like, that for me is not acceptable in a sense. Like, I'd rather be comfortable and confident going into this test, knowing that whatever I do, I know for sure that I can get a 150 or more on the verbal reasoning. So guess we'll just be studying more and trying our best until January 25th. Alrighty guys, so a little bit of an update. It is now 1:25 p.m. and I just got off of a meeting call with my uncle and my dad for our t-shirt company, the Owl Collective. It was definitely very informative, since my uncle, he actually has experience in SEO and marketing planning. So we just got some pointers from him about, you know, what we should do for our marketing plan, how we should revise it, just a lot of thought-provoking questions about, you know, who our competitors are, what we have that our competitors don't have, how we can fill in the gaps of the market, and what we can do to make our company stand out against all the other competitors. And now that we're done with the meeting, because that meeting took about 2 hours, I'm actually pretty hungry, but I'm going to be snacking a bit. I don't think I'm going to have a really formal lunch, but I am starting to make up my crock pot meals, and I will show y'all. So it looks like this. So crock pot, cheesy, beefy, macaroni casserole. And I've actually made this recipe once, and it's actually really, really good, but I'm actually kind of changing the recipe a little bit just to see if, you know, if I can make it like, not healthier, I would say, but just, you know, fit our needs a little bit more than what the recipe calls for. So let's see. So I have so instead of beef, I'm actually using ground turkey that I got from Trader Joe's, and it's only about a pound of ground turkey. And that's just because I'm not a huge meat eater, and I mean, my boyfriend's kind of indifferent, so we kind of eat whatever I want to eat. But so we have 1 pound of ground turkey heating up in a pan, and then we have a whole bag of macaroni noodles from Trader Joe's getting heated up, boiled till al dente. Then this recipe also calls for 16 ounces of Velveeta, and since I made this recipe a while ago, I still had another stick of Velveeta in there, so I'll be using that. And then of course we have to have evaporated milk. So I got this evaporated milk from Publix, some minced garlic, butter. So this is just Land O'Lakes unsalted butter. And then I'm just using vegetable oil to make sure that the meat doesn't stick to the pan. But we'll go ahead, we'll get everything cooked up and ready to be put in the crock pot. Alrighty, you guys, so now it's a little bit later in the day. I think it's around maybe almost 3 o'clock, and I'm actually just headed to my apartment gym to get a workout in since I haven't worked out anytime this week, and I really need to do that. So I think I'm just gonna, I don't think I'm gonna do anything too complicated. I think I'm honestly just gonna go and run. So alrighty, you guys, I am back from the gym. I am so red up. It looks like I have like a milk mustache right here because everything, my whole entire face turned red except for like my upper lip, so that's kind of awkward. But it was a good workout. It was a short workout. I didn't stay for like an hour like I sometimes do. I only stayed there for about less than 30 minutes. I think it was like 27 minutes in total that I was at the gym, but I was able to get a 20-minute run in, which I'm so proud of myself for doing. I actually kind of started off slower, so I began with like a 3-minute walk as like a warm-up, and then I went into a running pace at like 5 miles per hour, and then every 2 or 3 minutes or so I would increase the speed by 2. So, you know, it went from 5 to 5.2, 5.4, all the way up until I think I got to like 6.4 perhaps. But it was really good. I'm super sweaty, super red still, as you can see, and I'm just ready to sit down on the couch and take a little breather. Alright, you guys, so I am now cooled down. I'm not as red anymore, and I'm going to actually attempt to do another section, the mathematics section or the quantitative reasoning section of the GRE in my Power Prep test book. I want to see where I'm at right now, what I need to focus on, where would I score if I were to actually take the test today. And, you know, obviously I'm not taking this under the normal setting. You know, I'm not doing this on the computer. I'm doing this in a physical book, and I'm using a sheet of paper, and I can underline things in the book, and, you know, there's a lot of differences between how I'm studying for the GRE and how I'm doing this practice test versus on the actual day of the test when I will not be having a physical copy of the test. It's on a computer. You don't have access to like your phone calculator or even, you know, a normal scientific calculator. The GRE test actually has a calculator inside of their own testing screen. So there's a lot of things that are different between, you know, how I'm preparing versus the actual day of the test. But I think the most important thing right now is just seeing where I'm at with how much I've studied thus far, and if I can manage to complete all the problems within the time allowed for each section. So for the math section or the quantitative reasoning section, you actually have 40 minutes to answer 25 questions, whereas for the verbal reasoning section, you only have 35 minutes to answer 25 questions. So I don't know, we'll see how this goes, but I'm hoping for the best because, like, I think, honestly, if I can get a 150 on the math for this practice test, I'm going to feel a lot more confident because I have never, ever made a 150 on a practice test for the GRE for the quantitative reasoning. I think the highest I've ever gotten on quantitative reasoning while practicing is a 148. So I know that I still have a long way to go when it comes to the math section. So I'm hoping that maybe today will be a little break, and I'll be able to prove to myself that it is possible. So I guess I'm delaying the inevitable, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. Alrighty, y'all, so I just finished my quantitative section, and I actually ended up getting a 149 as my score for the 2 sections that I did for the quantitative, because I got 25 questions correct. And based on the scaling, if you get 25 questions correct, then you get a score of 149 on the quantitative section. So close, but not quite. According to the scoring sheet right here, so this is what I got. I got a 149 because I got 25 correct. But for me to even get a 150, I have to get 27 correct. And so I missed the ball by 2 questions. So it means I need to study. So basically, yeah, I need to study. I think I just need to go through all the questions that I missed, and I need to study up why I missed them and what I can do to improve upon my scores. Hey everybody, so I just wanted to end the vlog off right now. I actually thought that this was going to end up being a weekend vlog, but I actually had enough film and enough content to actually put it into one Saturday vlog. So this Saturday vlog will be up, and I'm very excited that, you know, I was able to get a whole vlog done today and be as productive as I was. So, I'm also really sorry if this vlog had a lot of extra noise or echoing in it. I just got this camera and I'm trying to figure out things. Plus, being productive came with noises from the laundry machine, the dishwasher, my dogs kind of scrambling on the hardwood floors. So I'm so sorry if there was a lot of extra noise in this video, but I'm going to keep on working on it, keep on improving, and try to make my vlogs better and better each time you watch them. So thank you so much for watching today's vlog, and if you really like this content, please let me know down in the comments below. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, because I would love to have you here every single time I upload a video, and I'd love to get to know you and interact with you. So I hope you have a really wonderful day or night, whatever it is, and thank you again so much for watching. Bye!